ladies and gentlemen, Spring in this year, and today I'm going to be recording some more Starfield. So yeah, so last video I basically continued on with Sarah Morgan's, companion mission where, where I found those gene tags of those deceased UC soldiers on the Cassiopeia planet. Now I also had to fight off and kill two animal monsters, where one of them has a gene tag all swelled up. And after that, I returned back to the shuttle, to that shuttle crash site where Sarah Morgan and Sona are in. And apparently though, Sona said that she doesn't want to leave, her home on Cassiopeia. But I convinced her hey, it's better just leave. There's a whole galaxy out there full of planets, and yeah, and just stay with us at Constellation. And yeah, and so we went, and then me and Sarah Morgan talked on that overlook on Cassiopeia, and we went back to New Atlantis and turned in those tags, and then we checked up on Sona at the lodge, and yeah, I guess she's a member of Constellation. And then I went to the waterfall promenade with Sarah Morgan. And I basically pledged my relationship, my love to Sarah Morgan. So yeah. But anyways, right now I basically landed in a moon, on a gas giant on the Cheyenne system to basically help Barrett get his powers, which is like a companion mission because Barrett wants to get powers. Yeah, powers for Barrett. And yeah, I'm still recording, right? Good, I'm still recording. All right. Anyways, all right, Barrett. Yeah, since we arrived here, let me put on my spacesuit. Because this is a moon after all, so... This is a moon after all, so... Yeah. This is a moon after all. Alright, so yeah, let's go, Barrett. Yeah, because I need to breathe. Oh, hold on! Oh, wait, never mind. Wait, take Barrett to Tarnus? Oh, I see the temple! I see the temple! At the temple, yeah, that's a temple, right? Yeah, because he did say that he wants to land at a temple, so yeah. I'm seeing a ship land here. I just saw a land ship there. Interesting. Not sure what that ship is doing, but all right. Well, whatever that ship wants. Barrett, you coming? Coming, Barrett? Barrett, you coming? Yeah, he's coming. He's just running. Oh, Barrett acquires powers. Yep. Yes, there we go. Yeah, let's go and get your powers, man. Inside this temple, right here. Yeah, at least I don't have to use my my scanner to see any wavelengths and such to find the freaking planet. I mean, well, not planet, but the temple. And even if I do have to use it, I mean, obviously, it's obvious from here that be the temple, with the way of how the structure looks. And I'm pretty sure that after we get the powers, we have to kill the freaking Starborn, the Starborn Temple Guardian. Yeah. Yeah, we have to kill the Starborn Temple Guardian here. Is a path? Yeah, there it is. There's a door. All right, good. Alright, Barrett, it's time for you to get your powers, but I'm gonna have to warn you though that trying to get these powers is a bit boring, and I hope that the temples that I'm about to find, from the mission yeah, those temples I have to find Vladimir, yeah, it's gonna be the same thing, just a bit boring. Alright, so you say you want to get your powers, right? Alright, yeah, so, yeah, you gotta get the sparkle like this. There, you got that. And you got that. And you got that. And, where's the thing? Where's the sparkles? Where's the star sparkles? Oh, there they are. Alright, claim that. There you go, now I gotta claim that quickly before it goes away. Fuck. Oh, you got it? Oh, never mind. Barrett didn't even fucking got it. I'm supposed to be the one getting it. There. Alright, Barrett. Again, go through that portal thing. Are you gonna get inside that portal, buddy? See, help Barrett acquire his powers. Okay, I guess I have to go through here, right?
I try to tolerate the extreme cold.
Yeah, I guess Barrett is there to get his powers too. Yeah, now I got new powers. So yeah, not only does Barrett get powers, but I also got new powers too. And any moment now, there's gonna be like a freaking
Sometimes these places are
oh,
kind of creepy.
not gonna kill
Being serious.
This is Barrett, returning your call.
What in the?
Whoa, the
Who in the?
wait, what? Wait, what?
Whoa. Hello, handsome.
There's two Barretts now.
What? These temples are always impressive to me.
Yeah, now you got your powers. You can make a duplicate version of yourself.
You got to be joking. Nope. Okay. Skipping the initial shock of it all. Agreed. Not worth it. Forming a hypothesis.
Wait, what? Oh, yeah. Well, okay. Who's he? Wait. Let me see. Let me see. Oh no! Which one of you is my Barrett?
Me. Accurate. I'm just, passing through.
Let me see. Okay. Who's the evil one?
You know, my captain asked the same thing. Different captain, though, so you aren't an exact facsimile. From my readings, you don't have your appendix, and you're a quarter of a centimeter taller than me. Minor differences, but fascinating. I wonder what else is different.
Did you clone yourself?
That doesn't make sense. Cloning is a complicated procedure involving a lot of complex science. This was,
Unexpected?
a whole lot weirder.
A whole lot weird. Yeah, I guess that's a whole lot weirder. One of you, explain what's happening here.
Molecular binary schism? Temporal twinning? Group hallucination?
Yeah, that sounds about right, I guess.
Fluctuations in the energy patterns which align almost deterministically. Harmonized vibrations distorting some mechanical barrier between neighboring universes? Impossible to know with such a minute subset of readings. We need more data. Obviously.
Well, what am I going to do with the two of you?
Why stop at two? It won't work. The energy required increases exponentially per anomaly. I'm already exhausted. In a way that's hard to describe. Not physically or mentally, but something else.
Something else?
Sorry, friend. You'll feel right as rain when I dissipate.
Yeah, well, what do we call you? Other Barrett?
I'll be Barrett Prime. Amundsen is fine. Usually the barrier between us is too thick to communicate much anyway. Amundsen? Now I know you're not me.
Well.
Hey, one of us has to keep it classy.
Alright, well, welcome aboard. Barrett's? Well, Prime Barrett and Amundsen?
Requires a lot of concentration. Is this permanent?
It depends.
We'll eventually monitor the energy fluctuations and agree. But no, this is unusual. I could study this forever.
Yeah, I'm sure you will. Maybe at the lodge.
Enjoy it and collect data on the side for later. And I'm glad I did. Irvin?
Wait,
He's
what?
with me.
Irvin?
He's
Wait.
okay? By the tone of your voice.
Oh.
I'm gathering some things.
Oh.
Lives might
So,
be a bit different.
this Barrett is from a different multiverse. Like the emissary and the hunter. Which hunter is Achilles and the emissary is Sam Cole. Alternates.
But otherwise, we've survived the war well.
Well, Irvin's alive?
It's been so long. The horror of the infinite is the inclusion of the unimaginable. I promise. He's happy. We're happy.
Let me see, Oh no, Vasco?
Oh, man. I only hope the new one we're building is just as salty as the last one.
Daughter?
Amazing. Sounds like you don't have a daughter here, I take it.
Yeah, he doesn't.
No. We talked about it, but no. We named her after Aja, my mentor. She died in the crossfire between the United Colonies and the Freestar Collective decades ago. For me, Irvin died instead of Aja in that crossfire. She's best friends with Cora, and she's smart as hell.
I see.
Of course she is.
Well, the war.
Going on 20 years now.
20 years?
But we're starting to turn the tide.
So the...
Imagine all of the variations. It's endless.
Yeah. So the war here is lasted for 10 years, but 20 years that other Barrett is having? Okay then, well this thing sounds very different where you're from.
I have so many questions. I wonder how many paths I've taken. We've taken. How many variations. How many ended with heartache and how many with joy. I think about that all the time. Wait. What's that noise? Starborn ship.
Starborn ship? Alright, wait, what happens if you die here, other Barrett?
What happens for any of us? I don't think it works that way, though. Maybe I'm just a construct or a memory. I don't know. But I don't feel pain. Good to know.
Can you two continue this conversation later on?
No idea. This isn't how the power works for me. I've never had a conversation with myself before. You pretty much know everything I do now anyway. More than I ever hoped for.
Well, Barretts, get ready for a fight, because Starborn are here!
Handle this. On it.
Yeah, we're gonna be, defend against the Starborn attack! Alright, where the hell's the Starborn? Oh! Oh, crap, the ship! Yeah, to kill it! We gotta kill it now! Yeah, kill it. Yeah, kill it. Okay, then, well, the thing's... Oh, what the... Shit! Yeah, that's a duplicate. Yeah, well, I killed the main one, so I gotta kill the duplicate. Which is myself. There we go, I killed my duplicate. Yeah, that was easy. Can we steal that Starborn ship for ourselves? Maybe? Or maybe the other bear can have it.
Something happened. I can't hold on to you. I'm struggling.
Why, what's happening?
Amundsen, cherish every moment with them.
I already do, my friend. I promise.
So I guess Amundsen is gone now. Okay, so now what?
So look, for the record, I am the same Barrett that came here with you. For sure. I think.
Yeah, you are the same Barrett. Good to know.
Isn't it? I mean, hey, at least only one other Barrett appeared. Imagine if an army of, me showed up.
Oh, yeah, an army of Barretts. Do you try to do that?
Kinda. I mean, here's the thing. It's pretty exhausting in a way that's hard to describe. A second one of me seems... well, frankly, it seems like it would kill me. But yes, I tried. Briefly. Then I stopped when I realized how impossible it would be. Makes me tired just thinking about it.
Well, that doesn't seem to be possible.
True. How would I stand out in a crowd made entirely of myself anyway? Anyway, it's a relief, you know. I have this ability, this power. And I'm still just... me. Just regular Barrett.
Yeah, just regular Barrett, which is
I
you.
feel like it's subsiding. I no longer feel like I'm in a huge crowd.
Well, can you still use your power?
Yes, though it takes a lot of concentration. If I do it a lot, I bet I'd give myself a headache. From myself. I'm my own migraine.
Alright, well, it seems useful.
I thought so too. Other me, other Barrett, seemed like he was able to handle himself well in that fight.
I mean, yeah, because y'all are the same, except from different multiverse universes. I mean, yeah, I mean, we discussed all about the whole multiverse thing.
Entirely. For now, I just need to use this power a bit and digest what all has happened.
Well, do you want to talk about Irvin?
I lost my Irvin. I know that. I wish beyond anything that he appeared in that temple instead of me. But it helps to know there's an Irvin out there somewhere living a life full of love with someone like me. I can move forward with that thought in my heart.
Alright, can we talk about your new power, Barrett?
Sure, but give me some time. I want to use it a bit more. See what its limits are. I just need some time with it.
Alright, well, use your power when you want to, Barrett.
That's pretty exhausting, really. So I might only do it when I feel like we could use backup. For now, anyway.
Yeah, for now. Well, at least I finished that mission. Now, let me see, what other missions can I do exactly? Activities? Missions? Miscellaneous? Over design? Go to Star Eklund Star... Sorry, oh yeah, I'll definitely go to Star Eklund Star Yard for that. But before I do that, I want to get Sarah Morgan back to being, you know, my companion. I want to get her back to being my companion, so, yeah. Let's go in the... Or better yet... Yeah. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. So it tells me that once I beat this mission, I'm gonna be returning to New Atlantis, right? You know, at the lodge, so I can like speak to Nolan. You know, to Nolan.
Shotgun!
Yeah. So it's like, yeah. I'm just gonna go through all that. So yeah, Star Eklund Star Yard. Hailing.
Welcome to Stroud Eklund Star Yard. Permission to dock?
Yeah, Nolan Stroud. Yeah, so I'm gonna go in dock, eh? Yeah, you say I could dock, right? Yeah, so let me go in dock. Yeah, let me go and dock inside right here. Yeah, because I'm sure that after I finish the side mission, I'm just... Wait, did I say Nolan? I meant to say Walter. Walter Stroud, yeah. Once I finish the mission, then yeah, I'm pretty sure I have to return to Walter Stroud all the way to New Atlantis. And yeah, that's why I'm gonna go and switch with Sarah Morgan. You know, my lovely girlfriend. You know, companion.
I'm Walter Stroud.
Oh.
And on behalf of Stroud Eklund,
Walter Starryard single-handedly disrupted.
Let me see, so yeah, so this Walter's, yeah, Freestar Collective Rangers, okay. I got Freestar here. Yeah, so this must be the meeting room, eh? And who are you? I must say, ain't you a pretty looking one? Maybe I could probably see Jules DeGant up close.
This must be Walter's consultant friend. Please, come join us. We've been waiting for you.
Why, yes.
Hi there.
Yes, hello there, ain't? And I must say, you look very beautiful. Anyways, have you been leading the R&D team for long? Wait. Yeah. Let me see. Wait, so you're the project lead? What does that mean?
It means I'm responsible for making sure our projects are carried through to completion. I'm not the one calling all the shots per se, but I do need to ensure the people making those calls are empowered to do that within the limits the executive set for us.
Well, have you been leading the R&D team for long?
It might surprise you to hear that no, I have not. This is actually the first project I've led for Stroud Eklund. I recently graduated with a master's degree in engineering management. I'm actually kind of surprised they hired me, but I was at the top of my class, so maybe they didn't want to lose me to some other star yard. Anyway, I'm grateful for the chance to do good work here.
Well, I, the Legendary Explorer Gaelin, is here to speak to you about this new ship project.
You must be Walter's colleague. He informed me that you'd be taking charge of Project Kepler despite the fact that we have a fully dedicated R&D staff already assigned to it. But that's okay. I'm sure that even though you have virtually no experience with this, you'll do a great job.
Alright, well... Let me see. I'm going to give it my best shot.
Well, I hope your enthusiasm counts for something. Anyway, let's get to it.
Alright then.
We shall see.
As you probably know, we're tasked with coming up with Stroud Eklund's next hit starship. But we have budget concerns, market research to finish, and we can't seem to agree on a design. So I guess Walter sent you to resolve these issues. Have at it.
Well, let me see, so can you tell me a little about the team?
Sure. I'm Jules, R&D project lead. I am, was, the one making all the big decisions. I suppose I just coordinate now. You already heard from Frank. He's lead designer on the project, focused on the look and feel of the ships. There's Ella, another senior designer. She focuses on some of the more technical designs of ships. Went to school with Frank. Mike is our senior engineer, responsible for consulting on all the technical bits, the machinery, the computer systems, etc.
Yes,
And
I can
then
totally
there's
see
me.
that.
She's here for marketing. It's her job to weigh in and sell this thing to consumers.
Well, what's so hard about choosing what kind of ship to build?
There are a lot of factors to consider. Who is our market and what do they want in a ship? Which components are we putting into it? How fast should it go? How much cargo capacity should it have?
I
What color
see.
should it be? We need to decide every little detail.
Right, well, I had to let your explorer Gaelin think I understand. I'm ready.
Okay, good. So, before we can do anything, we need to resolve the budget issue. We were charged with building the newest, hottest ship on the market, which won't be possible unless we petition the board for more money. So we have two new budget proposals. One will allow us to build what I consider to be a very sensible ship, but we'll have to make some tough design cuts. The other will allow us much more flexibility to put whatever we want into the ship. It's what I call the kitchen sink proposal. I don't love it, but it'll be next to impossible to approve. What should we go with?
Let me see, why can't you use the original budget you were given?
I'd love to, seriously. It would be a huge win for us if we came in under or at that budget. But none of the viable designs for this project can be made for that amount. I've already rejected that budget, so I have to go to the board regardless. And since you're now responsible for the major decisions, which budget proposal we go with falls on you.
Well, what kind of cuts will we have to make for the sensible design budget?
It's more that we can only choose certain design elements at the expense of others. In other words, if we go with something in Mike's design, there's not enough money in the budget for what Ella wants. That's one of the reasons we haven't been able to agree on anything.
Well, what's wrong with the kitchen sink budget? When everyone get what they want?
While it's true we'd be able to afford to put anything and everything into that design, it's just not practical, and the board will put more pressure on us to see that it succeeds. I worry that without constraints, my team will be disincentivized to focus this ship in any given direction. And they'll try to cram in everything but the kitchen sink, hence the name.
I
Who
see.
knows what kind of monstrosity we'd create
Or
if we
something.
tried to incorporate all of our designs. And would something that expensive actually sell?
Well, let me see, a smaller budget will help us focus the design. Let's stick with your sensible budget proposal.
That sounds good to me, but remember, this ship will have fewer bells and whistles. We're not going to be able to include everything we want. Frank's luxury design has the most expensive components, and we've been having trouble convincing him to move away from that idea so we can stay within the budget. We need his help. Do you think you can get him to budge?
Sure, I'll do that.
Here, you know.
Alright, let me see, yes, now let's talk about what we can cut from your design, Frank. Yeah, let's persuade.
I already gave my answer to Jules.
I mean, maybe I could try asking the question, but well, let me see, you seem reasonable. Let's just think about it a little bit more.
Okay, I'm thinking.
Let me see, I can imagine you'd let the project fall just to satisfy your ego?
What? I never thought of it that way. Maybe I am letting my ego get the best of me.
Yeah, and the risk is a success.
Perhaps we tone down the luxury aspects a bit. Does it really need so much gold trim? Probably not.
Sometimes constraints are more like opportunities in disguise. I'd miss the massaging chairs, heated floors, and ever-flowing Terra Brew, too. But it's less to test in the end, right? And less Frank to deal with. Silver lining.
Yep.
Great.
Silver lining,
One problem
I guess.
solved. I'll go forward with that budget proposal and we can move on. Next, we need to gather some market data. The best way to do this is to outfit your ship with some sensors and take it through some real-world scenarios so we can make more informed design decisions.
Let me see, why me? Aren't there better ways of gathering that kind of data?
Well, Mr. Stroud believes you fit in our target demographic. We heard about some of your adventures, and we tend to agree that getting data from someone like you will be helpful.
So it is what, like me? I have to get
Thankfully,
data?
most of our test
Like,
pilots played a little too safe, and the scenarios we run don't push the limits as much as we can get away with legally. But luckily, we don't have those same concerns with you, because you're not technically employed by us, and Walter trusts you.
I see. Well, sure, sounds good. Just tell me what Idol's Explore Gaelin need to do.
Great! Just pick up a mission or two at the mission board and proceed like you normally would. We'll collect the data when you return. If you take on a variety of missions, we can build a ship to handle a variety of scenarios. But if you just fly one mission, we can build a more focused ship. It's up to you.
So I had to pick up like 1 or 2 mission board missions. Okay.
Feedback on the proposals, etc. Good luck out there.
Alright then, well let me see. Give feedback on the team's proposals. Alright. Alright, let's go talk. You!
So,
Ooh,
what
ain't
is
you
that?
a pretty one, Ella?
He chose you to head this project as some sort of favor? Honestly, as senior technical designer, I was hoping to receive that honor, but there's always next time.
There's always a next
Regardless,
time,
I'm
eh?
excited to help you out. Do you have any experience building spaceships?
Not real. Well, I've done a little work on starships,
Good.
I think.
We were worried.
I mean, I mostly just placed like a comm spike in the other thing on my ship,
Listen to us, we may still avoid that outcome.
which is a Frontier. I'm not sure if it would be applied to the ship that I now have.
On our design proposals, would you care for a brief synopsis of mine?
What? Yes. Yes, please. Tell me what sort of ship you have in mind, or can you tell me more about yourself first?
I'm the most.
Yeah, I want to see
senior
what I
designer on
want to
this
see what
project.
you are all about, pretty lady.
Despite all the acclaim he gets, I actually referred Frank to his current design position. He and I were in the same design program when we went to get our degrees back in uni. We support each other as friends as much as possible, even when we disagree. I love my job here, but I dream one day of working for a small startup or running my own design firm so I can work on custom ships instead of mass-produced products.
Well, yes, please. Tell me what sort of ship you have in mind.
Of course. But first, let me ask you this. What pilot demographic is currently being underserved by the current starship market?
I don't know, but I feel like you're going to tell me.
Well, you're no fun.
I mean, hey, I really don't know, honestly.
Is a little less conventional. I believe we should invest in making a dedicated exploration ship marketed towards citizen scientists. Sure, we and other manufacturers have lines of exploration ships, but none built with the average consumer in mind. It's my hope that we can jumpstart a new era of affordable, accessible space exploration fueled by ordinary people like you and me.
Alright, well, how would I design a ship like that?
I'd start with a small ship profile. It won't need much storage or passenger capacity. Then, of course, you would want an advanced grav drive to reach deep space and plenty of energy for extended flights. In order to keep costs down, it likely doesn't need expensive weapon systems or defensive measures. It won't need those where it's going. And of course, high-end scanners and other scientific equipment is a must.
I see. Well, I'm, sold. That sounds like a great idea.
Thanks. Let me tell you, we would not regret going with my idea. This is a chance to do something that will truly inspire future generations.
I see. Alright, what does your job here entail?
Well, as a senior designer, I'm trusted to work on some pretty important features on these ships. Most of my work is on the technical features, designing them to be more user-friendly. Computer systems like navigation, targeting, you name it. It may not be as glamorous as what Frank does, but without me, these ships would be almost impossible for the average consumer to actually use.
Well, what do you think of the company?
Why do I feel like answering this could be a trap coming from someone who was sent here by Walter to step in and take over our project? It's not like I have anything to hide. I used to think working for a super wealthy corporation would be terrible, but honestly, it's pretty great. They've been good to me, and the stability is way better than any startup. I've had opportunities I wouldn't have anywhere else, so yeah, pretty great.
Yeah, pretty great, I bet.
Bye.
Yes, bye. Alright, let me go and speak to all these other people. Let me see, Mike?
I'm wondering if we need another chef in the kitchen. Then again, I hear Walter brought you in to finally make a decision around here.
Yes, and I'm here to make decisions. Has that been a problem?
Well, how do I put this? My co-workers are smart people. But between you and me, they're in way over their head with this project. Jules especially. She's new at being a project lead and has insisted we design by committee, so everyone's voice is heard. Admirable. But no one could agree on anything, and we're running significantly behind because of it.
I see. Well, I'd let you explore Gaelin has got to be a service then.
Good. Just so long as you don't push us to make anything too nutty. I think your decisiveness will put us back on the right track.
Maybe.
Speaking of which, I think my plan will get us where we need to be as quickly and efficiently as possible. It's simple, no frills, and most importantly, won't cause me any major headaches on the engineering side.
Well, let me see. Okay, but first, what can you tell me about your role here?
Couldn't figure it out from the engineering talk? I'm an engineer, mate. It means I'm the one who's got to put together all these plans and actually make the bloody ship fly.
I see. So you're the engineer that, you're the engineer that does all that mechanical stuff.
This place would fall apart.
Like a mechanical engineer, I bet.
Instead of letting me get to my work, they keep giving me fancy new titles and got me tied up in endless meetings like this one.
Well, sounds like this project is hard on the engineers. Why is that?
Let me tell you. All the creative minds around here are so concerned with designing the most innovative and fancy ships possible. They never stop to think about the kind of work it takes to do that in a reasonable time frame. Yes, we're engineers. Our job is to make the bloody impossible possible. But that doesn't mean it's easy or practical. That and there's never enough of us to go around.
Well, it sounds like a win for your team. Go on.
It's truth, and we need it. The others believe we need to think big and innovate. Reality is, we just need to do what we do better than anyone else. So I'm thinking, there's loads of fighters. No sense in mucking about with that again. And we've already got one of the best luxury liners in the biz. What I figure is, the cargo running business is booming, and no one's quite built a personal craft like that to serve the working class folk. Nothing fancy, no frills. Just a simple, sturdy, inexpensive ship with cargo room up the wazoo and make it so easy my cousin's little moppet could fly it.
Well, let me see. Seems simple enough. Any other design considerations?
Our objective should be to build a huge ship with plenty of cargo room while keeping the costs low. Doesn't need fancy equipment, just the basics. Basic weapons, basic defenses, basic scanners. You get the idea. If we go with a design like that, I can focus on quality construction, and the ship will practically sell itself.
I see. Well, I love it. You're on the right track with this idea.
Wait, really? I was expecting we'd have to argue a bit more than that. Well, that's a relief. I hope you're being sincere. Because if I can convince them to go with mine, it'd save us all a lot of trouble in the end.
Well, let me see. So you're kind of like the lead engineer here.
Yep, that's me, innit? Been here since the start of the company. Done engineering for going on 30 years total. But I keep telling them, it's senior, not lead engineer. I've got no interest in being lead. Too much management. Not enough tactile work. And yet here I am. Resigned to my fate on the R&D team.
Right, well, let me see. You don't like being involved in research and development?
Nope. Not really. I like to think I don't have the ego for it. I've got nothing to prove, and I don't rightly care to make my mark on the industry. All I want to do is build the best damn starships I can, not get bogged down with all the excess particulars. But upper management loves the work I do, and they wouldn't let me say no to this. I guess they needed someone to keep everyone's heads out of the clouds, so here I am.
Well, let me see. What do you think of Stroud Eklund?
I assume you mean the company and not the people. Because even if I didn't already think so, I'd tell you that both Walter and Issa are great. The company's still kind of young as far as Star Yards go, but it seems to be going in the right direction, despite what it may look like. I've been doing this for a while at other Star Yards, and so far, we're avoiding a lot of the mistakes some of the older corps have made.
Well, I guess that's it for the dialogue for this guy. Alright, what about you, lady? And I must say, ain't you, pretty looking one. Let me see, you seem a little on the edge. Is something wrong?
Oh, no. Well, it's just... I'm a little new here, and
Everyone's got these big, flashy designs. And I'm supposed to come up with one too, but like, I don't know if it's as good or like, good at all, even.
Well, let me see, I'm sure. I mean, I had the legendary sword Gaelin is sure it's just as good as the other ones, if not better.
Thank you for saying that, but, like, really? I don't know. Whatever. Here goes. So, I was thinking that we could really use a recreational craft in our fleet. But not like super luxurious like our Adonis pleasure yacht. Something marketed more towards families.
More towards
Something
families.
Mom and Dad could pack up and take the kids on vacation.
Ah.
You probably think that's stupid, right?
Oh no. I mean, let me see, hold on, let me see, do you really think that kind of ship is in demand?
I used to go off-world camping with my family when I was a kid. The other families we met always complained their ships weren't quite adequate for family vacations. They never had enough room, and the kids would always fight. I've done some market research, and like, no ship manufacturer seems to be making ships for things like this. Which means even if the demand is low, we can fill this niche and still sell a lot.
Well, let me see, what would it take to design a ship like that?
I haven't thought of all the details, but I'd imagine lots of passenger space would be a top priority. A mid-sized ship with enough room for one, or maybe even 2 or 3 families to spread out and relax. I don't think it'd need any fancy weapons or scientific equipment, so it should be pretty affordable. Families don't want to spend a fortune, so keeping the cost low will help guarantee plenty of sales.
Well, a recreational ship seems like a great idea. It's unique and fun.
Oh.
Yes, and I know legendary explorer Gaelin have parents
Wow, I am...
that are living in New Atlantis.
Thank you. I'm really glad I told you about it. Well, if we end up making it, I swear I'll work up a hell of an ad campaign for it.
Well, let me see, do you like working... Wait, well, let me see. What's it like to do marketing for a ship manufacturer like this?
It's... interesting. I'm new, and I've never done anything like this before coming here. Marketing for ships, specifically, that is. There are so many things to think of for different demographics, like style, features, cost, and all that. And you also need to think about offensive and defensive capabilities, because space is dangerous, and people need to feel like the ship they're buying is safe.
Well, let me see. You mentioned you were new. What did you do before this?
Yeah, I've only been here for a few months. I did a little marketing for Chunks before this, but it was really more of an internship.
And now you're working out for
Ships
Stroud
are, like,
Eklund. You know, a big corporation.
I applied for the job here on a whim because I thought it'd be fun. I never expected to be hired.
Well, now here you are, trying to, think of ship designs. Anyways, do you like working here?
So far I do. But, just between you and me, I feel like I'm in a little over my head. I feel like I have no idea what I'm doing. But my bosses really seem to like my work, so I don't know. I mean, I guess I'm doing something right.
Well, I'm sure you are.
I still feel weird pitching ideas to people who have been at this for so much longer than I have.
Well, I guess that's it for the conversation. Now you, Frank, the guy that I used my Riz to persuade.
For over 10 years. So, you must have really impressed Walter for him to give you this project. Or maybe it's a bit of nepotism. Never mind that. Perhaps he sees in you what he sees in me.
Well, let me see, can you tell me about yourself?
As a designer, I see the beauty in our craft and deliver that to the consumer. My desire is to make flying in our ships a joy to all the senses. I have won awards. I am proud of my work. But I do not like to brag. Rather, my
Yeah, don't brag about your awards, but I just really don't care. I had a legendary sword Gaelin, after other different awards. Well, what do you think Walter sees in you? Us?
My hope is that he sees the passion in our work. In truth, I know he values me, but he has yet to truly cut me loose from the corporate reins and let me do as I wish. But I understand Walter has given you much greater control of our project. Perhaps I can learn from you and convince him I'm ready for the same.
I see. Well, Jules asked me to give some feedback on your ship design proposal. Let's hear it.
Ah, yes. At least you may be more open to my ideas than my colleagues. Maybe this is a blessing in disguise. Imagine a luxury craft designed for the most discerning of tastes. Every feature designed for comfort and peace of mind. High-end performance, precision engineering, a spacecraft for those who wish to be seen. This will be the most elite personal craft on the market.
Well, let me see. How will we design a ship like that?
The ship should be mid-size, spacious but not bulky. We'll want to build it with the highest quality, most expensive modules available. It should feel safe, but not threatening. Focus on defensive measures, not aggressive weaponry. Above all, you should be able to picture your favorite celebrity, or Walter himself, flying this ship and influencing others to buy as well.
I see. Well, what a great idea. That seems like a worthwhile goal.
I'm glad you agree. Such an
Yes, I think everybody here has a great idea, but something tells me I'm supposed to choose one, right? I'm gonna go with the one that involves with that intern lady. Well, not intern, more like the lady who has like the idea of making a ship for families. Anyways, what was that about wanting to sell the ship to celebrities? Why is that so important?
2 words. Conspicuous consumption. Are you familiar with this concept?
No, I don't. Or maybe I do. I mean, I don't know. Well, for me, I really don't know. But anyways, yes, I know to explore Gaelin think I see what you're getting at.
Of course you do. I'm glad you understand. Imagine someone like Borealis stepping out of one of our shining luxury ships.
Borealis, I see.
Cool. Not only would I have the chance to work on a dream ship, but that kind of exposure is guaranteed to sell it.
Well, let me see. What's going on, Frank? Why so defensive about your design?
Because I am the lead designer on the project. It is literally my job to design it. It is frustrating because I keep getting pushback. And Jules has this idea that we will make a better product by designing it all together. Since everyone has equal say, it led us to a standstill. It was much easier before.
I mean, why not just combine all the ideas together? I mean, I bet that's easy. Why work here if you seem so unhappy with the way things are?
Just because I do not like how corporate we have become doesn't mean I don't like getting paid. Besides, with every successful ship I design, I believe I can influence the company to shift away from typical corporate bullshit and back to taking risks by pursuing art and innovation. Then again, here we are.
Well, I guess it's it for the dialogue. Alright, so, who should I speak? Wait, let me see, complete a passenger... Wait. Complete a bounty mission? Oh! I have to give feedback!
Well, we're making progress
Alright,
now.
I, the Lizard Explorer Gaelin, could give you some feedback on your design proposal if you like.
Oh, yes, I actually do have a proposal. I wasn't really expecting you to give me feedback, but why not, I guess. I'd like to see us branch out a bit more in the starfighter market. Bounty hunting and mercenary work are both big these days, especially among the hard-blooded free stars.
Well, let me see. Oh, I see. Okay, let me see. So how would we go about designing a starfighter like that? Oh, so I'm pretty sure this lady is supposed to be giving out the input. And here I thought it wasn't. I mean, I thought it wasn't really going to be the case for that. I thought it was supposed to be telling like all four of these guys inputs to her. Never mind then. Well, is there a lot of demand for starfighters in the consumer market?
I'm glad you brought that up. No, and yes. There's a lot of work out there that requires a capable fighting ship. But the real success comes from UC military contracts, which we would hope to attract by building a higher-end version of this ship platform for them.
Well, I the Lizards were gonna like it. That seems like a surefire win for the company.
Wonderful. Thank you. I'm hoping when the time comes, I'll be able to convince the others that's what we should go with.
Alright, so I guess that's it.
Lots of work to do.
Yeah, I just did the optional objective where I talked to all these people. Alright, so this would be the mission board, right? Yeah, over here. Alright, let me see what this mission board is all about. Yes, complete a, Story of Crimson... Transport traders to Aquila. Yeah, accept mission? Oh, I have 5 days, 0 hours. Okay. I mean, yeah. Well, I mean, I will definitely do that. But destroy Crimson Fleet? Again, I cannot do this yet. I'll still accept it, but I still can't do that yet. I still can't do that yet. I can't. I can't do that yet. I still got like, I'm still spying on the Crimson Fleet. And I'm on the final part. Yeah, let me see what's inside Cheyenne. I think they're inside Aquila, right? No, I bet they're not inside Aquila. Well, let me go inside Aquila. Wait, transport two traders to Aquila City. Aquila? How do I do that? Alright, well, before I go and do that mission, I'm just gonna go and things off right here. And yeah, that's gonna be it for today's video. Be sure to rate, comment, subscribe, or notification bell. I'll be seeing you guys on next video. Oh, and before, I forgot that I got these new powers. Let me go and increase that. There we go. Perfect. I increased that. Anything else? Okay, that's it. Anyways, yeah. Signing off.